Yo, if you thought Bayern Munich's attack was a problem last season, buckle up, because 2026 is about to be a whole new level of chaos. Jamal Musiala, Luis Diaz, Harry Kane, Michael Olise, we're talking goals flying in from everywhere, defenders getting twisted up like pretzels.
This ain't just an attack, it's a straight-up nightmare machine for every team in Europe. But just how lethal is this squad? Let's break it down.
Last season, Bayern ran the Bundesliga like they owned it. They finished miles ahead, with second-place Bayer Leverkusen stuck at 69 points, eating their dust. Bayern dropped just 2 games all season. 2! That's the kind of dominance that had everyone else in Germany looking shook. Week in, week out, they played with swagger and control that screamed, "Good luck catching us!"
But outside the Bundesliga, yeah, things got a bit rocky. In the DFB Pokal, they were looking good until Leverkusen hit them with a sneaky 1-0 knockout punch. Then in the Champions League, Bayern came out swinging, dropping a 9-2 beatdown in the group stage that had fans hyping them as the team to beat.
But the knockout rounds? Ugh. Inter Milan sent them packing. 1-2 in Munich, then a 2-2 draw in the second leg that ended their run way too soon. The Club World Cup was a similar vibe. They steamrolled Auckland City 10-0 to start, looking like they were about to snatch the trophy with ease. But then PSG rolled up in the semis and shut them down 2-0. Tough pill to swallow.
Those losses showed one thing. Bayern's attack could light up Germany, but against Europe's big dogs, something was off. Their defense held up decently, but the attack needed more tricks, more ways to crack open the best teams. That's where Vincent Kompany stepped in, rebuilding this squad to be a problem from every angle. And let's start with the right wing, because that's where the magic happens. Michael Olise, man, this dude was a straight-up menace on the right last season. We're talking 20 goals, 23 assists, numbers that make you do a double take. And this was his first full season at Bayern. Everyone knew he had skills, but nobody saw him exploding like this. What makes Olise so nasty is how he mixes creativity with straight-up results. On the ball, he's smooth as butter, calm, tricky, and impossible to read. He can slow things down, juke past a defender, or flip the switch and dart inside to set up a goal. His vision is next level. Those 23 assists didn't come from nowhere. He's just as happy dishing a killer pass as he is smashing one in himself. And don't sleep on his technical game. His ball control is so tight, it's like the ball's glued to his boots. He can weave through tight spaces, sling pinpoint crosses, or thread passes that rip defenses apart. Plus, his set-piece delivery? Deadly. Bayern's got a cheat code in dead ball situations because of him. Now, heading into this season, Olise is locked in. He knows the Bundesliga speed, its physicality, and every defender he's going to face. That confidence is going to make him even scarier. But an attack this good needs a finisher to seal the deal, and that's where Harry Kane comes in. Harry Kane, the guy's name alone makes defenders sweat. One of the best strikers on the planet, and last season proved it again. 41 goals, 14 assists across all competitions. That's not just scoring, that's running the show in the final third. Kane's finishing is ice cold. Give him a sliver of space and the ball's in the net. Left foot, right foot, headers, he's lethal. But what sets him apart is his brain. He knows when to drop deep, pull defenders out of position, or make those razor-sharp runs that split defenses wide open. And his link-up play? Elite. He's not just waiting for the ball, he's holding it up, flicking it to wingers, or sliding passes to teammates on the move. That's why him and Olise are such a perfect match. Olise can serve up chances on a platter, and Kane's there to bury them. But Kane's not just a goal machine, he creates space for everyone else too. At 32, he's still got the legs, the smarts, and the aura to lead the line like a boss. With him up top, Bayern's got a guy they can count on.
But here's the thing. Last season, the left wing was holding Bayern back. If you're digging this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Now, let's talk about that left side. Last year, it was a weak spot. Leroy Sané got 21 games there, but only managed 7 goals and 5 assists. For a club like Bayern, that's not cutting it.
Serge Gnabry got 28 matches on the left, but just 4 goals and 3 assists? Yikes! Compared to what Olise was doing on the right, or Kane in the middle, the left was straight up underperforming. Company wasn't about to let that slide. If Bayern was going to be a threat from all sides, they needed a game changer on the left. Enter Luis Diaz.
Luis Diaz is a whole different animal. This guy lives for one-on-one battles. He'll grab the ball in your midfield and charge at defenders like it's personal. His first step acceleration is ridiculous. Blink and he's gone. Defenders can't get too tight or they're toast. But Diaz isn't just speed and dribbling. His close control is silky, letting him keep the ball under pressure.
He can cut inside on his right foot to shoot, or bomb down the line to whip in a cross, keeping defenders guessing. That unpredictability is exactly what Bayern was missing. Last season, teams could chill a bit on the left, knowing Sané or Gnabry weren't always going to punish them. Not anymore.
Diaz fits Company's system like a glove. He presses like a madman, tracks back when he needs to, and never stops moving. With Olise tearing it up on the right, Kane banging in goals, and now Diaz bringing the heat on the left, Bayern's attack has 3 dimensions of danger.
Defenders are screwed. Focus on Olise, Diaz burns you on the other side. Lock down Diaz, Olise gets free. Try to cover both, Kane's got all the space he needs in the box. That's the kind of headache Company wants to give every team they face.
But there's a catch. The attacking midfield is a bit of a mess right now. Last season, Jamal Musiala and Thomas Müller were splitting the number 10 role. Müller brought veteran savvy, always popping up in the right spots, while Musiala was a spark plug, dribbling through crowds and creating magic out of nothing. Together, they kept Bayern's attack flowing. But now, Müller's gone to another club and Musiala's out with a long-term injury. That leaves a big hole in the number 10 spot. Without a natural playmaker to link midfield and attack, Bayern's offense could get a bit predictable, leaning too hard on the wingers to make things happen. Musiala's absence hurts because he's one of a kind. His dribbling is so sharp, he can dance through packed defenses. He's got that what's he going to do next factor. Drive to the box, slip a pass, or rip a shot. Plus, his decision-making is unreal for his age. He opens up space for Kane, Olise, and now Diaz, creating passing lanes and sparking quick combos that carve up defenses.
Without him, things might get a little too reliant on the wings. Company's got to figure out a fix, maybe a short-term signing or tweaking the system until Musiala's back. Because when he returns, oh man, Olise on the right, Diaz on the left, Kane up top, and Musiala pulling strings in the middle, that's a cheat code that'll have Europe's best defenses sweating.
But here's the one thing that could trip Bayern up, and it's not even about the starting lineup. It's depth. In the Bundesliga, Bayern can usually get by even if a starter or 2 is out. The gap in quality is just that big. But in the Champions League, you need a bench that can step up without missing a beat.
Right now, if Olise or Diaz goes down, who's stepping in? Last season showed Sané and Gnabry weren't reliable enough, and with Sané gone, it's basically just Gnabry. Same deal up top. Kane's a machine, but if he's out, there's no striker with his kind of impact. And with Musiala sidelined, the number 10 role is looking thin too.
Depth isn't just about injuries either. With a long season, Bundesliga, DFB Pokal, Champions League, maybe even Club World Cup, fatigue is real. Starters need breaks or they'll burn out or get banged up. Without solid backups, a hot start can fizzle fast.
Bayern's gotta hit the transfer market before the window slams shut and grab a couple of players who can jump in and keep the attack humming. Do that, and this squad doesn't just look good, it looks like a trophy-hoarding monster.
So picture this, Olise creating chaos on the right, Diaz blowing past defenders on the left, Kane finishing everything in sight, and Musiala, when he's back, tying it all together. That's an attack that can shred anyone anywhere. But what do you think? Can Bayern take over Europe with this crew? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that subscribe button, let's talk ball.